This morning I decided to come down here and investigate my farthest south farm where it was so muddy last year, getting the beans out along the river bottom. And as you can see, I've got ruts out here to contend with and a whole slew of weeds. It's been so dang wet, we couldn't get down here at all and do any tillage this spring yet. So the weeds are just coming up and taking over naturally. Well, it's definitely wet. A couple of the ruts I've seen some water standing in. See, here's a good rut. But, I mean, I think we could probably run through and break this up with the disc or the soil finisher and get a good kill on everything. We got some rain possibly coming again tonight, so if it does come, we won't be back in here for another while yet. But maybe if we come down today, we can get this killed and maybe prevent further problems. So yeah, this is nice. I knew it was a problem down here, so I guess we'll go back and see if we can get the soil finisher checked out, and if it's not too bad a shape, not needing much, why we'll run it down here. If not, why we'll just come down here at the disc. Have to make an extra trip, but maybe we'll get the weeds killed. I'd like to use the soil finisher rather than the disc because it's got all those sweeps and shovels on it, and it'll do a better job of killing stuff. But it does have, I mean, there's quite a bit of ruts in here, so disc is a good option also. Well, let's go see what we can do. Got her all greased up, had to tighten a few wheel bearings, had to even change the tire. This one's got a big old blowout in the side of it. But there it is, ready to go. Big old sweeps on there, that'll do some killing. I just got to drive 2 hours down there to that farm. So, see you in 2 hours, or 2 seconds, or whatever. And we made it. We're finally down here. Oh boy. It's just green everywhere down here. Oh, I'm not sure what's going on with my camera. Brightness doesn't want to adjust any. I'm gonna turn it off here and try to... Man. It's like there's a swamp down here or something. I had all that worked up last year. Planted right through there. Now, we didn't combine through it because there was water standing in it when we were down here combining, but yeah, that's wet. Oh shit, now I'm getting into it here. I think we better maybe back up. Yeah, we'll back up. I don't need to get stuck. Not when I'm 2 hours away from home anyway. Man, that's wet. Oh, come on now, don't get stuck. Oh man, yeah, this whole corner's wet. Look at that. Get up here on the end row where it's a little drier. A little drier over here. Oh, and there's water up there too. We might not be able to do much down here on this corner piece anyway. It's really wet back here. Oh, here we go. Oh man, it's getting dark on me, and you can see the storm clouds are almost here. So maybe not quite here yet, but it's supposed to rain tonight. It's supposed to get like an inch. Like we need any more. We could use another, you know, an inch or two down here. Wouldn't hurt anything. Yeah, right. Look at these ruts. And it's a little soft too. We're spinning. Not as bad as that first field, but definitely wet. It's not doing too bad. Well, we'll just keep hammering away on her until we get done. If we can get done. There's the big wet holes over there right in the middle of it. So I don't know if we can get all that done or not. Probably not. It's pretty soupy. We'll just keep plugging away. Making good speed though, running over 5 miles an hour this thing. And it's doing a decent job. Getting dark. Storm's right over top of us. It's raining. And we're still going. How about that? You can kind of see the rain coming down in the lights over there. It had the whole hood here soaked a minute ago, so it's kind of let up a bit again. But as long as we can get traction and she's still ripping, we're going to keep getting. That's what that's all about. We're going. Well, there's the last pass. I can't believe we got basically all of it done. We had to leave a few spots where we had some water standing or a little just too greasy to get through. We had to leave a few spots, but I'd say we got 80% of the farm. 85, maybe higher. I don't know. There's not that much left. This whole field we got pretty much white. This is a big one, so yeah, we got most of it. I can't believe it. I went and checked that far south farm this morning, and she's definitely drying down. We get a decent job of killing weeds, but it's not quite dry enough. When we're supposed to have the next 3 or 4 days of decent drying weather, and being it's 2 hours south, it's, you know, like I said, it's not dry enough. The fields are dry enough up home, so we got the field cultivator hooked up, and we're trying to get the dang tines on the back of it to do a better job, because it's always kind of left it kind of ridgy. So I'm adjusting those a little bit to make a little more down pressure on the tines, so we can get a little better job of smoothing. It's leaving it too cloddy. So here's what it looks like after I've adjusted it. And over here, this is where she's still kind of cloddy. I mean, it's ridgy. Like it's just not smoothing it very good. And to see the ribs over here, I mean, it almost kind of looks like cultivator ridges through here. So we can get it to smooth off a little better, and maybe we can get it ready to plant by this afternoon or tomorrow. Hopefully so. Yeah, that's leaving it a lot better. I think I'll go ahead, and I left the one on the right not adjusted to see a difference. So let's go ahead and adjust that one. Well, after making those adjustments, the field cultivator's doing a heck of a lot better job. We made one more adjustment on it. The very front hanger right there, it was clear down the bottom hole. We moved it up to the top hole, and when you set the cultivator all the way down, then it levels out that bar. And with the more pressure on there that we did adjusting those others, now she does a heck of a lot better job of smoothing out the bump. So we got a bunch of it cultivated last night, and then the hired guy here, he called me and said, well, the tractor kind of bogged down and now it won't start, the battery's dead. Oh, for Pete's sake. So I drove clear back there in the middle of the field, as far back in there as he could get, which is where it happened, I guess. Anyway, jump started the tractor, and I said, oh, by the way, we're gonna have to quit here in a minute because you got a flat tire on the main inside on the rear. So that was fun, but no biggie. We got her fixed last night. I pulled her apart, and it was just the casing crack on the inside of the tire had pinched a little hole in the tube. So we patched that, put her back together, and away we go. Back at it today. Hopefully we can get to planting here in a little bit. But I'll get him started out cultivating, get all the fields kind of worked over, and I'll go back and get the planter cleaned out, because the last thing we did was those other soybeans, the GMO ones. So I get the planter cleaned out good, and then get some organic in and get planting. So everything up here is looking pretty darn good. Just got the planter all filled up. Now we're gonna go plant right around here behind the shop. Hopefully everything goes good. So we had a little mist bottle back there along the trees. I think some of the inoculant I put in was from last year, and I knew it was from last year, but I think what it was doing, it was too dry and it was plugging up my feed tube. Stuck a little corn stalk up in there, got her to flow and got her to bring the seed down again, and now she's fine. So I don't know, maybe that stuff wasn't any good. But it's going. We're planting soybeans. What do you think, Pete? I got him over here. He's wanting to fly. They're running around and fly and following me, so that's fine. Let him play with that. But we're going. We're getting soybeans put in. First field done. Oh yeah, that thing's always got to squawk at me. Hey, you ain't planting. Yeah, I know, I shut it off. Anyway, we'll get folded up. We got a couple more little pieces to do. And then we got a short little 5-mile drive over to the next piece. There we go. Another field done. Alright. Now we just got, well, 2 farms left. That one just a little ways away, and the other one that's way down there. But that one's going to corn, so we'll get done with the beans tomorrow, hopefully. And then we'll run down there and do that corn. Alrighty guys, we'll put that in another video, so I know this is getting kind of long. So hang in there as we get wrapped up with planting 2022. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. That way, you know, first thing next time I put up another video. Till then guys, catch you later.